What is going on? GoPro with Cade. It's your boy Cade. Day 5. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yesterday was May the 4th be with you. This is a super exciting time. It is day 5, and for those that know, on day 4 and 5, we make a special offer to our friends at the Post-it Challenge. Those are people that are standing up and showing and representing that they are hope, right? And this is this idea of hope and being a symbol of hope, beacon of hope, kind of the foundation of everything. Always over my shoulder, as you guys know, we have 13 checking in and tuning in, making sure to document for us. But right under that, we have our special hope board, and that's something I want to bring and share with everyone. I just sent the broadcast for the Zoom room, so people will be trickling in over the next couple minutes. So I'm going to be talking to y'all as you guys get to see the behind the scenes, kind of the moments of preparation before, just so you guys can think about what we're going to be doing for the next Post-it Challenge kicking off May 15th. I'm going to be having kind of a warm-up video this next time, just culmination of some of the results, some of the things we've done, kind of this opportunity to see and showcase the skill sets and what the transformations of the Post-it Challenge can do for people. I'm seeing people that committed to this months ago in September, posting more consistently than ever, sticking with that journey and getting some amazing results. So following up with some of the OGs of the Post-it Challenge is going to be a part of this next mission. So you guys can see the story, see and hear the updates of what people are doing to continue to be those beacons of hope, right? Because hope is this idea of, we'll get into it here at the Post-it Challenge. So day 5 is kicking off. We're going over 15 proven posts to increase your credibility and establish your authority, whether you're an influencer, whether you want to be an influencer, a business owner, speaker, coach. If you run a network marketing company, this might be the perfect fit. We're going to be leveraging a skill set, the Synergy Collaborations, and myself. What we've founded is called Social Attention Marketing, and we'll be sharing a little bit of the story, picking off of what we did yesterday, right? What did we do on Day 4 was an exciting time because we didn't just look at what we said with, where I am today, where do I want to go, and what do I need to do to make it that way, right? We commit, we document, we post. We talked about that with the 6-step credible content model. What we talked about yesterday was like the key to all the success, like the key to just really making it happen. Truly, it's amazing that when we look at different opportunities to use digital devices, technology, but collaboration, right? The key to posting consistently is not doing it alone. This idea of putting yourself personally or publicly on the spot, making this public commitment, what that can do for you personally, what that can do for you for just your business and everything. It's going to be really, really exciting. So I'm just so happy and grateful that we are just on this venture, on this journey to make this happen. This is an opportunity every single day to positively impact with someone with our posts, right? And we're kind of on that journey for creating that perfect post. So when we're documenting, when we're doing all these things, it's this idea of being ready, being prepared, being willing and able for that perfect post. I can see it start trickling in now. The broadcast is definitely going out. It takes about 10 minutes for ClickFunnels to send a broadcast while it was scheduled. I think it's interesting, but it does take some time. So there are some other options out there, but when I'm talking about an all-in-one solution, you hear me talk very highly of ClickFunnels. So when I am thinking making a positive impact with our posts, for some people it's in the now, it's in the present. I've kind of come to this idea, this conclusion based off my experience with people like Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn was a business philosopher, and when I was first introduced to personal development as the typical route and someone that's introduced to network marketing, I was introduced to Think and Grow Rich, right? And I would be diving in and kind of looking up some of the resources, going to YouTube University, kind of finding out some of the other stuff. And who did I stumble on? Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn is this amazing figure and character that if you don't know who he is, please, I encourage you. It'll be actually in our members area. So postitchallenge.com, day 5, we'll have that linked below. But Jim Rohn is a character positively impacted my life, but I never got to meet him. And what's interesting about that is, he positively impacted my life and I never got to meet him. And he had died about like 4 to 5 years before I had ever seen any of his content. But he has a treasure trove of content online, treasure trove of YouTube videos. books, all these things. So he was the first person that really put in perspective of me of like positively impacting people past your life. But what was so interesting is his idea and philosophy of personal development. Personal development is something I believe in. It's part of my maxims, right? We have health, wealth, happiness, spirit, personal development, community, and creation. Personal development is a very important and key one. I probably wouldn't have found those other maxims if I wasn't so keen and focused on personal development. So without further ado, I know there's people kicking it off in here. I'm going to get started, but we're going to continue this conversation on Jim Rohn, impacting past life. Why are we posting? For some of us, it might be for the now. It might be for who we can impact today. It might be for the people that we want or think need our products today. But if we can kind of shift that mindset and see for the long term, be open to the positive externalities of posting and really see that there is a lot of opportunity and good that can come from this. I know there was there is a strong feeling of, hesitancy when it comes to social media, hesitancy when it comes to posting. I can understand that. But it needs to be encouraged because it's our practice of speech. It's our practice of using our mind, our ability to voice how we're feeling, express who we are, and kind of move the human race forward, so we're not stagnant. So I'm going to kick it off. The broadcast is trickling out. It started sending about 12 minutes ago. It has this little dial so I can see it, but do have people in the queue. It's exciting because when we have this post-it challenge, right, we have this VIP option for the May 15th. It's about $97 if you want VIP slots, and there are some availability to upgrade, where I'm going to be combining it with the Success Kit, which is a little promo. So we talked about yesterday in day 4 some of the offers we have for everyone, and I want to make sure, again, to do this behind the scenes, so it's kind of like an inner dialogue, extra discussion with them, kind of before we kind of get into material, get into content, get into what day 5 is about today, which is 15 proven posts to increase your credibility and explode your authority. What I want to do is really just help people focus on this is a process, doing it together, not giving up, building momentum, the wave story, right? The surfing. If we want to learn something, we know, and we established yesterday, right? Like there is a system, a process, and a way to do it. Maybe it's just about us finding who has laid out that system, who has laid out that process, or who's currently in the process of swimming as well. And sometimes it's fun to just go out there, surround yourself with people that are in it with you instead of just trying to tell you what to do, experiencing it with you. That's why I like to truly open up the phone and give a behind-the-scenes perspective on what we're doing to be a mobile shredder here at Synergy Collaborations and what you can do to be a mobile shredder and be a mobile shredder at Synergy Collaborations. I'd want you to be a member of the Post-it Challenge. I want you to get some formal training in what we're talking about with shredding. Ideate, create, and post. This full spectrum of publishing, and we're going to really help a lot of people with this process. We're all in. It's exciting. Thank you to all of our mentors, partners, and people that have gotten to this place. Thank you to you guys and gals, focusing, watching in on GoPro with Cade, the behind the scenes. We have a little bit of a behind the scenes for the Premier membership too, and this is going to be fun because we're going to be inviting some people that want to move forward to our accountability mastermind, right? We have the Kai mastermind in Hawaii in July, the Synergy Collab mastermind in Orlando, Florida. We have the Hope.dev Vault, right? The Synergy Collab content audit, the equipment audit, the platform audit, and some accountability calls with me personally and some strategy calls with me. So it's exciting to see that we can just kind of stack up these offers, identify the right people, the right mix, and really start to present and put this forward for those that aren't ready to move forward with some of these options, joining us at the Post-it Challenge. I know we are continuing to evolve. As I said before, a lot of these are foundational principles, but, as platforms evolve and change, we've had to be nimble. It's really exciting to be in the midst of it. In September, when our first Post-it Challenge happened, Facebook literally shut down. If you guys remember that, there was a multiple hour window where Facebook shut down, and it's like, okay, this is exactly why we're teaching this. You have to be on multiple platforms. You have to have your own platform. And that's what we want to help you do with the Post-it Challenge. is create your own platform. But that's for the high ticket clients, and down the road, when you're ready, you've had to have documented, you've had to had stored your data in a system and a process that would be affluent to help machine learning, AI, and all these other archiving tools and warehousing tools be available to you. And at a moment's notice, your content can be available all around the world, which is an exciting conversation, whether you're high ticket, low ticket. If you have a phone, internet connection, you're good to go. So this isn't anything new. This is exciting. That's why we're going to be helping y'all with your posts. ClickFunnels took about 15 minutes to start sending the broadcast, but we're sending it out there. Still in the queue, which is funny. Really wish sometimes. Look at this here. I'll give y'all behind the scenes a little bit of a look of something. Oh man, that's gonna mess it up. It's gonna pull out all my cords. I'm sorry. You guys will see it. You got to join the Post-it Challenge so you can see my screen. It's kind of an opportunity that we have, right? So if you guys want to see a mobile shredder, go to postitchallenge.com. Join our upcoming challenge. We're doing this, keeping it live, having a fun time, building connections, and building a foundation here. So the key to posting consistently is, let me know in the comments. Maybe we get a special gift. Maybe we get a special shout out. I don't know. Try to monitor that stuff. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to kick it off on here. Without further ado, let's make it. Let's make it happen. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. What is going on? Post-it Challenge, day 5. It's your boy Cade with Syndicate Collaborations here at the Post-it Challenge, and I'm so happy and grateful. I had a little bit of a monologue with y'all in the behind the scenes. Go check it out. It's on the video below. GoPro with Cade. That's where we're doing a lot of behind the scenes content. Something we firmly believe in is documenting. I heard Layla Hermosi say it on stage the other day. We documented ourselves. If there's one thing she wished she did before she had accumulated over $86 million in wealth, sold their business for $36 million, made profit, it would be that they documented. It would be that they had documented this process, documented the downs, documented the ups, and been there, understood exactly what we're here to talk about in the Post-it Challenge is credibility and authority. And having these assets, having these things that we can be leveraging all the time for the perfect post. So if we haven't already, let's leverage day 1, right? Our accountability partners, bring them in here, text them, say, hey, what have you been doing with the Post-it Challenge? Have you been following his stuff? Have you been understanding what they're trying to do at Synergy Collaborations? Do you get what this hope movement's kind of about? What this hope dev, like, do you kind of see this? Let us know. And let your accountability partner know that let's get on the call, let's join the Zoom, forward it their way, and make sure that they are seeing these videos before they come down in the next 48 hours. So videos are coming down in the next 48 hours, and I do have an offer that we wanted to review that we shared with y'all yesterday. It's kind of an a la carte option that, you know, we're an agency at Synergy Collaboration. So many people have been trying to just kind of grab pieces of me, and one of my mentors always said, never let them get a piece of you, Cade. And that stuck with me, and I'm breaking his rule, man. So I'm sorry, but we're going to make it happen. We are figuring out a way to do this with the Post-it Challenge on day 5, right? We covered what this meant. We covered hope. And I don't know about y'all, but if you're here, you might believe that you have something that's going to change the world. Maybe you're going to change the world. Maybe you need to build a team to change the world, or maybe you need the money, the resources to build the thing that's going to change the world. It's in here. You want to make it happen, and you might have had these types of ideas in the past. You know, you may be known for this type of stuff. Like, if you're anything like me, like, people know, okay, it's got another idea, right? But what are the things that are separating those from have amazing ideas that make amazing impact? It's execution, discipline, accountability, community. And what we want to do is, 1, help you not do it alone. We talked about the key to posting consistently, and that is, tell me in the chat, the key to posting consistently is, let me know, y'all. I know they know at GoPro with K. Let me see in the comments. The key to posting consistently is, let's see it, y'all. I'll share with you right now. The key to posting consistently is not doing it alone, right? Not doing it alone. And that's kind of like, oh, no shoot, Sherlock. Thanks, Cade. No, but it's so serious because I know we know this. We hear it. If anyone's been on a championship team, anyone's won something, anyone's done anything great, you know you haven't done it alone. You know you learn from others. You got a coach. You had a skill set. You learned from everything else that people had passed down. You YouTubed it, right? Like you found these opportunities to figure it out. You didn't do it alone. Why do we continue to try to do the big things alone? And when we share in the misery and the experiences of the small things. Like, why can't we put ourselves out there to say, you know what? I'm not doing the little things alone anymore. We're doing the big things together. Big things together every single day. Now, you can chunk them down into smaller goals, right? And that's the key. How can we make what we talked about in our vision statement, that compelling vision, right? James Cameron, Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street. How do we make a compelling vision where people are willing to not just come to our aid, come and give us resources, pay us money, but are willing to swim through shark-infested waters to give us their money and champion our vision and our mission into the future? Like, how does that happen? How does someone become a disciple of your framework? Because it's impacted and positively impacted not just them, others, and everyone they shared it with. And it's not just an idea, it's documented transformations. I want to help y'all with credibility and authority by documenting transformations, not just for yourself, from what you're trying to help other people do. How can you get user-generated transformations? Get the people that use your frameworks, your platforms, your posts, that consume your content. A transformation. When you didn't even work with them one-on-one, didn't even work with them personally, how can you lay out a roadmap, a cookie trail, something that are 15 posts that will give everything they need to make a transformation? Now they're going to have to put the time to put the puzzle pieces together. Now they're going to have to do the time to do the work themselves. Now they're going to have to do the time to get tactical. 15 proven posts with strategies of everything they need. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about jab, jab, right hook. It's one of his early on hits. It's actually the reason I knew him in 2013. He was running around network marketing companies giving his speech, jab, jab, right hook. And I just happened to be friends with one of the ambassadors of the company that was crushing it and getting into rooms where I got to shake hands and meet people like Gary. See him early on. Man, he was so hyped on Snapchat back then, man. And if that comes around too, like he's going to dump out so much content of him calling that. So people have been trying to help you get out of your own way. And when we can understand where we are today, where we want to go, and what we need to do to make it that way, specifically, let's talk about it with posting. Where are we today? What platforms are we posting? How often are we posting? What's the most I've ever posted in a row? What's the most platforms I've ever posted in a day? How engaged is my audience? How many likes do I get? How many views do I get? Simple criteria. Look at any of the metrics. Check them. Get a baseline. Find out your control. If you don't know what a control is, a control in a study, right? This is our variable. This is the overall precedent that we're trying to test against. So, what we're trying to do is identify our control with our vision. Where are we today? Next step is, where do we want to go? Where do you want to go with posting? What is the purpose? Do you want customers coming in? Because if you do, okay, got it. There's thousands of courses on this. Like, hire an agency. Like people can solve these problems very quickly. Now, if you're saying I don't have the money, now you got to put together the pieces, right? We talked about putting those puzzle pieces together. Because I remember I was in a place when I first was introduced to network marketing. I was surrounded by all the people that were crushing it, and I was freaking like, obviously getting money from my parents so I can eat, taking out thousands of dollars in student loans, working on the side so I can have some extra side alcohol money, whatever, doing all the stuff, University of Oregon. But my friends were riding around in BMWs, Mercedes, making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a week. Derek was making $250 a year, college dropout. And I'm sitting here going to classes feeling like a loser. If you've ever been there feeling like you're not at the right place or you're not surrounded by the right people, One, know that you're in control of your circumstances and you can find people that are more similar to where you want to be. Because that's what I started to do. I started to surround myself with people that had what I wanted. And what I saw is that they're doing things that I was not doing. They were living a life that I was not living. They were sharing stuff on social media. They were recording videos with their iPhones, and they were buying nice cameras too, so that's another thing. But you don't need to buy the expensive equipment. I encourage you not to. I talked about, full-time filmmaker 2018, becoming full-time, certified and learning these skills, being able to do this, run and gun. But at the end of the day, what the iPhone can do, the technology is getting so amazing. These GoPros with automatic stabilization, it's dummy proof. And if you're a dummy, then just get the book. Hey, how to video edit for dummies, how to use a mobile phone for dummies. That's out there too. It's just identifying, again, like they said, if we want to learn to surf, we got to find the process and system, or the person that's going to show us that process and system. Probably the person. That would be a good start. If there's someone that's posted, I posted over 10,000 times. If you want to know how to post, I can help you there. What's your purpose of posting? So where am I today? Where do I want to go? Let's find your purpose for posting. If you don't know what that is, I still want you to schedule that call at thechallengecompany.com. It's the same application for any of the programs that I'm about to share with you. We're going to go over everything we shared yesterday at the a la carte menu of Synergy collaborations. People wanted to break it down. I get it. So here's what it costs to get a piece. And I have a special offer for those in the realm of $10,000. For those that are willing and able to go all in. And that's what's exciting. I want to find the people that are serious, all in, and we're going to work together. And that's what it's about. Identifying the right people for you. Who are you attracting? What are you posting? And what are you posting with the people you're trying to attract? What are you posting with the people you're trying to attract? So many people are focusing on posting, trying to build your own audience, when we don't realize early on, someone already did that. Someone already has your perfect audience. You just got to understand the behind the scenes on how this business works so you can get in front of their audience. You can ask for a $250 12-hour post to get in front of 2.5 million active engaged followers for X given niche. Do you have the budget to test your content? Because your first post not work. But if we're looking for a control, then we build off that. So this is the idea of getting your content in front of audiences that aren't your own. To build your own platform and build multiple audiences. Russell Brunson talks early on about making sure that you own your own platform, because what happens when Google Ads says, hey, you're not allowed to advertise or target that category anymore? It happens all the time. I'm talking to people last 2 weeks. It's happening to them. The Christian-oriented category, they're no longer able to target on Facebook ads. So they're like, I can't, my cost per acquisition is going through the roof. No shit. Excuse me, it's not NSFW. But these are the things where we're going to have to identify where's your baseline. So where are you today with posting? Where do you want to go with posting? What's the point of it? Are you trying to grow a community? Are you trying to build a community? There's places like Facebook groups, Discord, Slack. I mean, you can use these tools to build community. There's exciting opportunities, and platforms are incentivizing community makers. So if that's you, if you're like, I'm trying to make a community, you're in the right place for posting, right? If you're trying to post to drive a sale, right, you're in the right place. Make sure you have things like, man, I don't have expert secrets in me. It must have been in the living room by my bed. Make sure you have a converting funnel. Make sure you have a converting offer. I mean, if you guys don't know what a funnel is, there's going to be some links in here. All right? Because everyone's kind of going to see the ticket price of all the offers we have, and they're like, holy cow. Well, you want something for free. My boy Russell Brunson, I'm part of his 2CCX program. This is amazing. This .com secrets, it's not the book I was talking about, but it's part of the trilogy. All right? So he's got .com secrets, expert secrets, and traffic secrets. All right? .com secrets is how to create a converting funnel, an online funnel. The underground playbook for growing your company online with sales funnels. I mean, I cannot speak highly enough for the material that you can get out of this one book alone. .com secrets. The book I was referring to is Expert Secrets, okay? Expert Secrets is a beast. It's amazing because it's essentially the Bible of copywriting. He just didn't want to make just only get copywriting nerds. Like, I need to make it a bigger idea. So Expert Secrets is about creating your mass movement, speaking to your dream avatar, attracting and being a magnet to the right people and repelling the wrong ones. Expert Secrets is Russell Brunson's 20 years of experience and being a successful $100 million plus business owner and marketer, all condensed into one. Highly suggest you pick up .com Secrets and Expert Secrets. These things are a beast. I would pick up the physical version and pick up the audio version. And again, Traffic Secrets. It's all about driving traffic to converting funnel. So again, if you're posting to get people to your converting funnel, if you're posting to get people to your offer, yes, I get it. That's perfect. You're posting for the right reason. If you're posting to make a positive impact, dude, yeah. It's fucking awesome. Amazing, amazing heart. Don't give up. Because if you're going to do it for being a positive impact, if you're going to be hope to people, people are going to start relying on your posts. People are going to start relying on your attitude. They're going to rely and think that that's who you are. So you must respect the fact that people have given you their hope. You have to understand this idea of a hope master. Dude, I mean, we talked about June 1st, 2019, sick and tired of being sick and tired. Let's fast forward June 15th, 2020, the most liberated human being on fucking planet Earth. Like, committed for the long term for life to my fiance. At the same time, I had the courage to quit my job and take this commitment to go and build something together. Like, I don't know what it is. We're going to figure this out. But, like, it's going to positively impact people. It's going to help. Like, and, man, I just saw this amazing message from Russell Brunson, the guy I'm talking about on .com Secrets. These are going to be linked below for the members. Here, I'm going to try and play this. Listen to what he said. I just found this randomly. Here we go. You guys probably want to see this. One sec. One sec, yo. Cam, where are you? If you guys want to know how I'm switching back with screens and lower thirds and stuff, it's in the Success Kit. It's called Cam Live. It's amazing software. I think we have like a couple days off or something. It's like a week promotion. There you go. So that's Russell Brunson. He's the man. Cool guy. All right, check this out. I'm going to make sure playthrough's on. Listen to that. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. I see you. God doesn't qualify, or God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. So Russell Brunson, leader of mass movements. I'm not talking God here. We're not talking about spiritual, like all that stuff. That is one of our personal maxims. Yes, I do represent. I'm a Catholic at heart. I've been raised that way. I love God. At the end of the day, I'm not pushing that on y'all. I want y'all to think of the perspective of what we're thinking, though. If you don't feel like you have it all, you're probably in a good position, especially if you're someone that wants to make a massive amount of change. You have to get comfortable with that uncomfortable feeling that you're not prepared yet. You're not prepared for what you believe you're committed to doing. When I quit my job and went all in with Livy, I knew there was something huge that was going to come out of it. And I felt so afraid because I was not ready. And what's amazing is when you start to put yourself in a position to grow, to learn. I tell myself every single day I'm artificial intelligence. In a cold shower, by the way. I hope my competitors know that. I'm ready to fail all the way until we get there. We are water. But when we set out, right, June 15th, got on my knee, proposed without a ring, Quit my job the same day. Fortune's most admired company. Quit my job. So it was a good company. I had great experience there. Amazing experience. They developed me you couldn't have paid for a better education and master's in business and how to run an operation of a scale that was positively making impact all around the world all the time. Our products helped fortify breast milk for babies that could not grow. Like, without it, they were just forgotten and left behind. It was just amazing to represent these types of people. So again, I walked away from that knowing my calling was bigger. Believing my calling was bigger than the company I was at. That I was walking away from being CEO of that company to build this. What is it, Cade? I don't know. I know what it's supposed to do. I know what's at the heart of it. I know data privacy is critical. I know helping others have a voice, helping others have the courage to share and grow, that's a part of it. I know bringing people together is absolutely a critical component of what we're doing. I mean, at Synergy Collaborations, what we did here, right? And this was the start of the movement where I believe if you're here on this call, if you're in our Facebook group, if you're a member of any of the posted challenges in the past, your hope, this concept that you're the one that's going to make the change the world's been calling for. You're the one that's going to play a role. Whether you're an implementer, a prime mover, or you are a witness, your purpose with this is critical, and I want to help y'all do that. So I remember July 13th, we kind of went on the road, and we set out to go and find hope and show it to people. You know, the world was shutting down. I don't know if you guys in the United States, things were kind of crazy with COVID. Things were shutting down. Restrictions were ever. And we wanted to show the world that people were out there making a positive change, trying to change this, trying to work together, coming together. And it was amazing because we accumulated not just hundreds of signatures on this hope board over the last 2 years, thousands. And that's what's exciting, because when people are so afraid to come together, this represents so many people coming together and not even knowing the impact they've had on each other. And that's what's so exciting. I was impacted by a man I never met. Jim Rohn recorded a YouTube video, or recorded a video. Someone probably ripped it off, put it on YouTube. I got to benefit from it. And I'm sure their organization doesn't rip it down just because they truly understand the value of what that video is actually doing for people. Because it's totally not a permissionable video, but it's like 400,000 views. And it's a 4-hour Jim Rohn video. That put me on a fucking whirlwind in 2013 to go into personal development. And here we are, 9 years later, running around with some of the most influential people that I had dreamed of working with. And on this scale where we are connected directly with people like Russell Brunson, directly with people like Catherine Jones, directly with people like Dov Barron, directly with Jamie Mustard, directly with all of these amazing people making impact now. When so many people are feeling hopeless, these are people that are holding hope. And that's where I see you. If you're wanting to post, I think that's you. And that's where we got to respect this idea of being hope to someone. Because when we give someone hope, we give them our power. We give them power. We give them control. When we hope to be like someone, especially who they represent they are online, people are trying to model a facade. People are trying to model something that never actually got someone results. And that's where I want to give you guys the opportunity to try to use this as an opportunity to document and share the behind the scenes. Give people the things that you're doing now. Give people this learning experience that, hey, we're all figuring it out together. Yes, this is a skill set I can implement for you. This is the thing that I can change for you. But hey, I'm not perfect. How can we come together to grow? And that's where I want to help y'all do with your posts. So we're going to be going over 15 proven posts that you can grow your credibility and establish authority. Now that you can be using like Everything we talked about with our vision statement. Everything we talked about with where am I today with posting, where do I want to go with posting, and what do I need to do to make it that way. Committing, right? Documenting, posting, doing what we did yesterday. The accountability deposit. Putting our money where our mouth is. If we're really about it, put it down. Show that you're willing to put your money where your mouth is and make a change either for yourself or for others. Show the people that are close to you that you're serious. Because until you keep surrounding yourself with just free circles, you're going to stay free. Tony Robbins always talked about the 5 people you surround yourself the most, you're going to be like. That's going to be the results you produce. Don't look above it. So how are we getting into the rooms that we're not going to be invited into yet? I'm thinking about getting into the rooms that I know I'm not qualified for yet. How do I get that qualification? My mother would tell me, get the pedigree. And here's some advice. You own your career, not your job. My mom would always tell me that. So when we're approaching these different experiences, how can we approach things to gather and garnish experiences? Now it's on you with your posts. Are you sharing these experiences? And how can we do this consistently, right? Not doing it alone. So I'm going to open up real quick. We went over an offer yesterday on day 4. It was super fun. I'm going to just do a quick, we got some feedback. It was a little confusing, Cade, on adding up the different numbers. Can you let us know what that's like? Because as an agency, as we started in 2018 doing social media management, people have wanted social media management for a month to month, 6-month contract, 3-month conference, doing it for a conference, etc. So it's kind of, it gets hot and then it's cold, kind of relays on the different marketing campaigns that people are doing. So people always wanted to buy a piece of us. So we were always advised not to break things out and kind of segment out the offerings, essentially offering things a la carte. And we have really tried to stick with that, bringing people on as a retainer, taking you on as a client, and then working away via hourly or via the work. But what we started to do is I learned from people like Russell, right, about creating an offer, getting things together, identifying the things that people truly need and want, and that's what I want to help we all with too. I know some people are approaching here with what they want, and that's good. So we need to know what you want, and that's the key with vision. Like, where are you today with posting? Where do you want to be with posting? And what do you need to do to make it that way? That want falls in that second and third W. What do you need to do to make it that way? And what do you need? Some of these things are the key to that. And for me, posting consistently, when I stopped posting, I was posting for my clients. I was posting for others, brands. I was posting for our brands, but I wasn't posting for me personally. The actual behind the scenes of what Cade's doing, the Synergy collab, like actually making it happen, building engagement groups, growing Discords, moderating communities, was not posting. But I was helping others do that, and that's where I had to really set this self apart. And that was the same thing on June 1st, 2019, when I was sick and tired of like my health maxim. I was looking in the mirror and tired of what I was seeing, right? We talked about that yesterday. Well, my wealth maxim, it was also like, all right, I need to start growing my business and my brand for my business online. I need to be posting individually as well. So I'm not posting personally. I need to be posting. That's what I identified there. And then I had another one with happiness goal. It was like, or it was actually my health goal. It's like, all right, stop eating candy. So health goal, no candy. Wealth goal, post every day for 100 days. And happiness, because I'm sick and tired of seeing what I was seeing in the mirror every day, run a mile every day for 100 days. And Andrew and I at Starbucks, right? June 1st, 2019, we said we're sick and tired of this. Let's put our money down. We put our money where our mouth is. We put $500 down. And I said, if I don't prove to you in our group and publicly post this, you get your money back. And he did the same for me. And this was really exciting. Within hours, my fiance was involved. Our friends were involved. We had 5 people in the pot, $2,500 all in. And this public accountability group was so successful. We've now done this 8 times successfully with business owners, not just a couple days, 100 days, virtually guaranteeing consistency and success all the way through, which is unheard of. Like, people get through it. Why? Part of it, they put down an accountability deposit, $500. If you don't post, you lose that accountability deposit. Something people always ask me is like, Cade, I get it. Like, Hannah's like, hey, bro, like, I get it, but like, what if I forget? What if I don't have internet connection one day? What if I don't do it? What if I need a break? Like, what if I get hurt? All these things. It's like, get it. We have these things called freebies. You get 3 freebies in the 100 days. If you don't prove or can't post or can't prove that you did your exercise or did your activity for that day, you just use a freebie. Take a day off. Use a freebie. So that's what was exciting. And what we've built out with this accountability mastermind is now a high-ticket program where we can gather and garnish the people that are truly out there, not just trying to make it happen, making it happen, with an audience. So what we're doing is helping people that have already cultivated an audience build their audience together through what we talked about with social attention marketing. And when we first started social media management agencies, there's ideas of, pods and engagement groups, right? And this was this idea, you go on Instagram and it's so exciting because, man, it's kind of like there's black hat marketing tactics. And this was a little bit of a black hat marketing tactic. We get 10 people in hundreds of groups, but like 10 people in a group, right? And we say, all right, you have to post. And when you post, you put it into the group. And before you post into the group, you had to like and engage on 10 people's posts before that. So everyone would go in the group, they'd like and engage on everyone's posts, then they'd post their content, right? And that meant anyone that wanted to like or post their content, they had to like and engage prior. It created so much engagement, social proof, the comments. I mean, you could do this for an ad. Like, it was amazing. But so that was the black hat marketing side of it. What people weren't realizing was this total viable strategy of where social attention marketing was born. Instagram had this section, right? So they had your activity of like what was going on in your world, but it had the activity of everyone else, of the people you followed, right? And people kind of that followed you, I think, too. And what it did, as we would engage in that group, it would broadcast that to all of their audiences. And if you don't know this, every single piece of real estate you can get on someone's screen is vital. And we were dominating this activity feed. Like, you'd go to the notifications, we'd get strong engagement, but you'd go to this activity feed and it was our business. And that's what we're just everyone that was in this group trying to broadcast, not my business, their business. Like, it was essentially 10 people with 1,000 followers engaging on each other's things, being broadcast to now 10,000 followers. So it was an amazing component, something we were able to do together. And when we can start to leverage these tools of social attention marketing in compliance with Facebook, in compliance with Instagram, and how they want us to do them as partners, that's the critical component. And that's what we want to do with the Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind, is not just help people with the consistency of actually, this is a program where we're only working with people essentially, if you run a high-end mastermind, it's probably a good fit for you, because this is where we want people to come together that don't want to waste each other's time, only want to build each other up, and each understand the benefit of creating a syndicate, right? Within your niche, Frank Kern talks about building your syndicate, right? Each problem that you create, or each solution that you create, creates a new problem, right? And each solution to a problem creates a new problem. And when you can understand the different people that have created solutions along that spectrum of problems, right? For example, I don't have any utensils to eat dinner. So what do? Now, I don't have anything, silverware or anything to eat dinner. So what do? Now, I have to buy a plate, buy silverware, buy a cup, buy a napkin. Okay, now that we have these things, your cup is empty. Now you got to fill the cup, all right? That's fine. Now you got to put food on the plate. You got the food on the plate. That was the original problem. Now that the plate is dirty, well, now we need running water, all right? Now we got to have a faucet. Now we got to have soap. Now we got to have a brush. Now you got to have a washing machine, dishwasher. I mean, every problem and every solution to a problem creates a new problem. When you can understand the people that have created very viable solutions to the problems along your customer spectrum, now you can come to them as a true asset with your syndicate. So I want you guys to think about building a syndicate when you're thinking about your posts, building a syndicate with who you're posting with on social media, right? If you're trying to help someone be more confident on video, who's the person that's trying to help them edit videos? Who's the person that's trying to help them find the equipment of what they should be recording on? Who's the person that's helping them post the videos? Who's the person that's helping them analyze the videos? If you're trying to do it all yourself, you're just like every other internet marketer, is trying to grab it all and not getting any of it. So that's why we're hardcore drilled down on helping people document their journey, post it raw, behind the scenes, because of what we can do with you on the back end now that you've built and established credibility publicly, right? Public credibility. If you've ever used Facebook, right, they have this opportunity to say, recommend a memory, recommend a post. That is an amazing opportunity to use third parties for credibility and authority. Think about a rating system for any movie that you would want to see. So the Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind is our annual plan. It's $12,000, $1,000 a month. You get daily personalized accountability, monthly group coaching, and premier access to our events and our workshops. It's $12,000 for the year. Again, daily personal accountability, $1,200, and monthly group coaching, $500. In July, we had something because we wanted to, I'm someone that is all about behind the scenes, and like I can impact you guys via our members area. I can impact our free Zoom room. I can impact behind the scenes for GoPro. But at the end of the day, being with you, showing you physically how we Synergy Shredders manipulate the gear, use it, how you can be leveraging it in your special situation. Getting together is where I've always loved and had the most impact. I remember going to Funnel Hacking Live, being with Steve the VP, running around with business owners and challenging ourselves to be next year at a certain place in our business, right? It's like this team camaraderie, but also a place to unwind. As business owners, people all in, how can we create an environment, a lifestyle with our business or with our posts or the things that we're doing that's like, I want to be surrounded by people that are uplifting, amazing, and being in a beautiful place. Like that kind of sounds like a dream. We make that happen consistently. It's kind of like when we go on vacation with a family. It's kind of like when I go on a vacation or a mastermind with an event. And that's where masterminds have always been that to me, where it's like this combination of like a vacation, but not, because it's so work. And that's what this mix will be for the Kai Mastermind in Hawaii. It'll be 4 days, 3 nights in Oahu. This is going to be an awesome mastermind in July. This is for those that are in the Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind. They will get access to this Kai Mastermind in Hawaii. If you want to buy these separate, again, these are a la carte options. It's $6,000 for a partner, another $6,000, and then lodging for 4 days and 3 nights, it's $1,500. And then we have in September, we have the Synergy Collab Mastermind in Orlando, Florida. This will be an Airbnb. This will be a 24-hour kind of sprint. It'll be on the backbone building off of Funnel Hacking Live. So everything that we've documented out of Funnel Hacking Live, any of the scripts that people have made, any of the content that we want to produce, any of the people that we want to be positioned with, we're also going to be working with at the Kai Mastermind, having influencer position content for y'all, so you could actually be creating content with your perfect avatar and dream influencer in Hawaii, which is going to be awesome. So Synergy Collab Mastermind in Orlando, Florida, that's $997. The Content Management System Pro that'll be included there is a $2,364 offer. We have over 125 expert trainings, over 50 hours of training as well in our Hope.dev vault. This has been a lifetime. When we set out again, I am Hope in this mission. We started to share with people that they were making it happen when people would bring positive energy with us, or give us words of encouragement for our future. Livy and I were just recently engaged, running around with these people. Like, we're so energetic and nice and just appreciative and just positive. So we would hear amazing stories, great advice from people, and along that way, it really started becoming a symbol of hope for people and for ourselves. And we carried it over into something we called the Hope.dev Summit Trilogy, and this was kicking it off with our amazing premier partners. We had 55 different, over three different summits, 55. expert coaches and influencers that were highly focused on principles and values with their training, and what they were doing to keep people that lost hope during this time of the pandemic in their business, right? Like, so if you lose hope in your business, what would you do? Right? And if you lose hope in yourself with your business, like all these things, it was amazing. And the stories that came out of it, being able to follow everyone since the trilogy has been amazing, because you just see that they're the true character and why some people have kind of lasted for 25 years versus what they were calling out with some of the fake people, the hope takers, like all these people that are going to just run and manipulate with hope. It was really cool to hear their whole perspective on it. It's not like a religious thing. Spirit is one of our core maxims, but it is like this idea of hope, expecting and manifesting the things that we desire, and working towards and working together to do that. So it's fun to just build with people, learn from people, and play that reporter role. That's what I love to do, and that's what was my opportunity in the Hope.dev trilogy. I was more of a reporter, just sharing what are the habits that you're doing, what are the secrets of your success. I became a moderator for Emily D. Baker, the badass lawyer. I was just on her stream earlier today. Man, she's got to 63,000 live streams on YouTube. Congratulations, Emily. That's amazing. I got to interview her on Hope.dev like the week before that channel blew up. A month later, I was a moderator for her. And in the last year and a half, about a year ago, like we were at like 9,000 to 10,000 live streams, but like 63,000, dude. Like, man, that was sick, bro. So that was really cool to see you, Emily. I am really, you might see these around your Hope Master, so you got access to all this stuff. So keep it up. The Hope.dev Vault, you're going to find Emily's interview. She was district attorney of LA and became just the badass online lawyer, helping people structure their business, giving commentary, all the fun stuff. So she's amazing. Love Emily, but love everyone in all of our Hope Masters in that Summit series. They know exactly what this is, and everyone that attended those trilogies know exactly what that means. So I just want you guys to have access to all of this. Again, this is the a la carte options. We have the Synergy Collab Content Audit, going through Content Audit, kind of getting your frame of reference. McCall Jones has this thing called Charisma Styles. I really do something kind of similar, just kind of understanding people's personalities. Are they in character, out of character? What's the character that they're trying to create with their brand? What are they doing, with all that? The Synergy Collab Equipment Audit is identifying what tools are you using today, some recommendations that come out of that. Synergy Collab Platform Audit, where you posting, all these things. We combine these for our clients. Usually it's about a $375 offer, $125 for the content audit, the equipment audit, $125, and platform audit, $125. So about $375 is usually the package there. I just broke it out so people could understand what they were. 7 one-on-one coaching calls over the next 100 days. So it's essentially 2 calls per month. It is 2 calls per month. So every 2 weeks, you're going to get a call with me for 100 days. Usually strategy calls are about $500 per piece. Because these are broken down, it is hard to put a value. But if anyone wants to get that time, they're not a Hope Master, they're going to have to put that $500 for that slot. All my calls work in a way too, just so you see like $500, Cade, for like a call. It's like, yeah, you're booking my time, reserving it. If you don't find the value from that call, get your money back. With this, we are going to have everything designed with a 30-day money-back guarantee, absolutely. So it's a no questions asked, 30-day money-back guarantee. We want to make sure that everyone that's going to be working with us for the next year are absolutely confident, willing, and excited for what they're going to be doing, going to have the benefits. And we also have one more one-on-one strategy call with Cade. That's actually a 30-minute call, just so you know. So the 7 one-on-one accountability calls, those are ours. The strategy call with Cade is a 30-minute call. So that is what is going to be exciting, right? 7 one-hour calls over the next 100 days. That alone, I think, is an amazing offer that I would not have imagined taking out of our current offerings and kind of, like I said, separating out. So mentor said, don't give a piece of you. I can understand how this could be easily manipulated, but I'm only offering these to people that have gone through the Post-it Challenge, excited to understand what the Post-it Challenge is about, and showing that interest, showing up, engaging, and having that offer. So we have the Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind. That's a $12,000 cost, not value. These are costs. Daily personalized accountability, $1,200 bonus. Monthly group coaching, $5,000. Kai Mastermind in Hawaii, $6,000. Plus 1 partner. It can be a business or a personal. That was a question that came up. $6,000. You're going to have lodging. Is going to be for if you are buying, separately. It is a 4-day, 3-night, $1,500 Airbnb fee. Synergy Collab Mastermind in Orlando, Florida, $997. Our content management system pro there at $2,364. We have the Hope.dev Vault lifetime access for $997. Our Synergy Collab content, equipment, and platform audit, total $375. Total value with 7 one-on-one hour-long accountability calls and a 30-minute one-on-one strategy call with Cade. Total value $40,183. And if you guys saw this yesterday, I want to do something crazy because I want to work with y'all and I want to identify the right people to move forward and join us in Hawaii, right? We're going to be making awesome influencer presenting content. We're going to be working together for the next 100 days, helping you post consistently. We talked about riding the momentum, right? Riding that surfboard. When do you build momentum? When is the right time to take advantage of an opportunity? Well, you must be in momentum. And our goal here is to keep you in that consistency and don't ever lose momentum. So without further ado, I wanted to give you guys the same offer we gave y'all yesterday. Join us at thechallengecompany.com. You're going to be able to schedule a call with me. So this is a call with me that's free. So if you look at that right there, one-on-one strategy call with Cade, it's $250. This is a 30-minute strategy call, absolutely free. But here's the kicker. I'm going to give you everything here for just $9,745 and give you that opportunity to take advantage of that on the call as well. Thechallengecompany.com. On the call, you're going to have the opportunity to take advantage of this. You're not going to have an opportunity after the call, and you're only going to be able to schedule a call until Monday at midnight. That is technically Sunday, 11:59, or Monday at 12 a.m. So truly Monday at midnight, meaning in the morning, not at that nighttime, in the morning. So 12 a.m. Monday. This is cut off May 9th. That's better. May 9th at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Man, yeah, Pacific Standard Time. You guys got 3 extra hours Eastern. That's not fair. So you're going to get the Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind, daily personalized accountability, monthly group coaching, premier access to the events and the workshops, Kai Mastermind in Hawaii with us, and one partner, your business partner or personal, lodging for 4 days and 3 nights. You're going to get the Synergy Collab Mastermind in Orlando, Florida, and the Content Management System Pro that comes out of that program, the Hope.dev Vault, lifetime access, Synergy Collab content audit with the equipment audit and the platform audit, 7 one-on-one hour-long accountability calls with me over the next 100 days, and one 30-minute one-on-one strategy call, all for total value of $40,183. And until May 9th at 12 a.m., you can schedule a call with me for free. You don't have to take advantage of this on the call. You do not have to take the program. You do not have to think I'm sitting on the call to sell you. It is a strategy call. Come to the call if you want to also do the other things, but if you want a strategy session with me, go ahead, schedule a call, thechallengecompany.com. Fill out the form. It's the same whether you're going to buy the offer or not. Just fill out the form. Redeem your free one-on-one strategy call with me. That's at least a $250 value. That's actually a cost, but who knows the value that can come out of that. So, again, thechallengecompany.com, $40,183 value, only $9,745. But, again, a free call. Go to thechallengecompany.com. Fill out the form. It's an application, and we'll take it from there. If you need to, you might need to go to www.thechallengecompany.com or http, ://www.thechallengecompany.com. If anyone has any problems, you shouldn't, but it's also always just linked below. So schedule that, fill out the form. This is going to be super fun. And without further ado, I wanted to bring y'all to our closeout of Day 5 and what we're doing here with the Post-it Challenge. So real quick, we talked about 15 proven, right? 15 proven posts to, sorry, I know it says, good call out, by the way. We're going to talk about 15 proven posts to establish our credibility and explode our authority using our posts, using our content. And this is what's exciting. This is in our success kit area. So if you guys want this after, we are going to have this available for you. Everyone that got that success kit, that is probably your best option to get in with us if you're just trying to, touch base, understand some of the past content we have. But what you want to do as well with these trainings is really dial in on how these can apply, not just to specific platform, but across platforms? How can you use this on Instagram appropriately, Twitter appropriately, Facebook appropriately, simultaneously? And that's what's exciting with how these work in congruence and the synergy that you can use with the Credible Content Blackbook. So again, that's in your Success Kit for all of our Success Kit buyers. And I'm excited that we get the opportunity, again, to just look at what you can do with a mobile phone. Because simple phones or simple posts can make big impact. And I don't want you to forget that. I don't want you to forget that the little things you do today can make dramatic impacts for not just yourself, but someone else tomorrow. Like, I never met Jim. He was dead before I even knew anything about him. Yet his posts and things that people posted about him positively impacted me. And you could do the same. So just have that positive externality on the back end. But if you guys are like, hey, I'm posting to make a sale, like, you probably want that credibility and authority. You probably want to be a part of everything we were talking about here, right? You want the challengecompany.com. This is what you need. Everything you need to make a sale with your post. Everything you need to stay consistent for the long term. Everything you need to actually buckle down, do this professionally, and surround yourself with premier people that have actually put in the work, put in the investment, put in the deposit to make it happen on their accord. That's what the Challenge Company, www.thechallengecompany.com will do for you. Go apply. Again, only $9,745. But when you post, you have an opportunity every single day to positively impact someone else, but also to create an opportunity of credibility for yourself. The little sly benefit for you. So how can you set yourself up for that long-term vision? Well, it's kind of important that we identified where we were, right? Where are we today? It's kind of important we identified where we want to go, now where we got to. And it's important that we documented the things that we did to get there. Because when you document the things that you do to get there, you give the people the opportunity to practice and apply the things that you did to get there. You take away the magic and the mystery. You take away the difficulty from someone seeing that they can do it too. Roger Bannister, 4-minute mile. This guy talks about it all the time. Once that happened, countless people started running 4-minute miles. What can you do to not just put yourself and push yourself forward? What can you document that pushes the human race forward? What's the post? What's the thing that you can document that will give people the hope that they're looking for? Whether you're running an acting business or a production company and trying to help actors or actresses. Whether you're a real estate investor trying to help other people find you and give you their money with the trust and the right skills and resources and mechanisms already prepared so you don't have to do that legwork. Essentially, helping them or helping create the perfect customer. What can you do to transform someone's identity without ever talking to them? I mean, you can post how you transformed yours. You can post about what you're doing to transform yours. And you can post about what others are doing to transform. And this is why surrounding yourself with people that are just all about it, willing and able to share not just the clout, the attention, the growth, be the syndicate. You're looking for the syndicate when you're posting. So we talk about the who, not the how. And this is usually about the people that are going to implement the strategies, the people that are going to help us create the graphics, the people that are going to help us edit the videos, write the copy, build the funnels. I want us to identify who we need to be. Who do we need to be to get what we want? We have a vision for posting. Who do we need to be to get there? Are they out there already? I call these your hope avatars. when I was looking at a company to base mine off of, I was, a technology company, a media company, trying not to dilute my organization, not wanting to give out equity, not wanting to take on loans, trying to build this bootstrapped is what that's called. And, I was on this pursuit of mentors, people that could help me bootstrap my company. And, the people I'd followed, like people like Gary Vaynerchuk, he's definitely not bootstrapped. He's people that are taking on venture capital, working with venture capital. And I heard this story. I was listening to a podcast, walking by Target. And this guy was talking about how his business partner, his leader, he built this company against all odds. I mean, venture capital and angel investors would go in and say, like, if this is true, like, you're going to change business forever. Because, like, he had bootstrapped a company to 100 million plus. Like, bootstrapped. Like, done it, like, no angels, no loans, none of that. No equity given out. So, that was, like, so attractive. And, he started talking about this exciting new book, and I was like, what book is it? The third installment to this book, by the way. It was the third installment. It was Traffic Secrets. And it was all about how to drive traffic to a converting funnel. Now that you had accumulated a mass movement, now that you had this audience and community, how to get them to move, where to send them. And this is what's so exciting to learn, that there are people that have written everything you're worrying about into a book. There are people that have written everything you're worried about into a seminar, into an event, into a webinar, into a course, into a podcast, into a YouTube channel. One, the freer it is, the more time it's going to get you, typically. Shortcut your vehicle and surround yourself with people that are going to get you your result. But look for people that have already attained it and identify what are the steps that they took. Now you just need to make sure that they're honest and they have integrity. Because we talked about that, like the fake gurus, right? Like they're having people do challenges. They don't do them themselves. They've never done these things. Like it would be ridiculous if I was telling you, where are you today? Where do you want to go? What do I need to do to make it that way? And I'd never done it. That would be freaking ridiculous. It'd be ridiculous if it was like, commit, document that commitment, post it. And I'd never done it. But like, that's every challenge I'm looking at. I'm seeing people like running people through 5-day seminars and they're like, they don't do that shit. Excuse me, not NSFW. Man, that's like $5 for the swearing jar. $5 so far. So the who, not the how. Who has done this? Who's giving you true, authentic, behind the scenes look into your lens? I think that's a hope. I think that's a hope master. I think that's someone that's sharing their scars and their wounds. That takes a lot of courage. They're not looking for courage. They have it. They're not looking for knowledge. They have it. Find those people. I'd find the people that aren't looking for the courage. They have it. They're not looking for the knowledge. They have it. Some of those people might not really be willing to give it. Some of those people are just trying to make themselves look like they have it. Look like they have the courage. Look like they have the knowledge. And some of those people actually bout it, posted 10,000 times themselves. So, 15 proven posts. 15 proven strategies to increase your credibility, explode your authority. That's what you're doing. We'll be implementing this for the next challenge. You'll see it May 15th. Bumpers. Bumpers are a critical component, for our video, for part of our agency in videography, video editing, and videography. We highly encourage people that are trying to build a YouTube channel, trying to build a summit, have a bumper. Now, have you guys ever seen on a YouTube channel or, or Seinfeld, right? Is it Friends? Friends? I'll be there for you. Yeah, Friends. I'll be there for you. Right? That whole thing. That's a bumper. That thing in the beginning or the end. That little credibility push. That little opportunity of attention that the people that were coming interested to see what you're about, coming interested to see what this video is about, interested to see what that headline got them to click on or that thumbnail got them to click on. The bumper is the piece that one can tell everything you need in a 10 to 15 second span. Everything you need, friends. Everything you needed in that 15-second span. Now, we can try to aspire to a bumper before we're at everything we need. But, like, we're talking pro status bumper. Pro status bumpers is having everything you need to convey the brand, the mission, the message in a 15-second period. So, that's the challenge I'm putting on myself. May 15th, join us. You'll see what a pro-style bumper can look like for the Post-it Challenge. And that's what's going to be exciting, because this is that early on, you know, Joe Marfolio, he talks about in do-it-yourself entrepreneur, and in Burn the Box, like this idea of, if you want to advance the space, you're going to have to build a connection. So, yes, the bumper can quickly and easily build a connection for people that are in your cold audience. Now let's talk about the bumper and the intent for the warm and the hot. Let's talk about primal branding. Let's talk about what you'll see me do with this. Let's talk about, these are called blocks. Jamie Mustard talks about blocks. And blocks are monolithic, little tiny things that are repeated over and over again to become these monolithic structures in someone's mind. Repeated over and over and over and over again. Have you guys ever seen this? That's a block. In your bumper and in your videos, I highly encourage you to create blocks. That can be a sonic. If you've ever heard Gary Vaynerchuk or seen one of his posts, the little Sonic with his little signature. Here, I'll look it up real quick. Let's just find. He probably has it. So he probably doesn't put them in his reels. I'm sure he does it in his longer form content. Man. Give me a Sonic, Gary. This is why I got to come with these posts. All right. I'm going to give you all some examples of Sonics in the comments. He used to do... I could think of one that I'm pretty sure every American boy would know, but just I'll save it for the NSFW challenge. But anyways, this idea of a sonic that can be used in a congruence with a bumper, but a little sound, right, that is very recognizable. For me, it's the right, like these little things. Oh, here, Intel. Intel Sonic. It knew I was going to say Intel Sonic. That's so scary. It's not, but... Not supposed to be streaming ads. Doesn't like that. Oh, that's why we do the behind the scenes, actually. Okay. Let's hear that again. Okay, that's a Sonic. That is a Sonic. That's actually a bumper too. It doesn't give you everything, so it's not a pro style bumper. But I'm just saying the idea of the video combined with the audio. The audio is the Sonic, creating blocks in people's minds that are repeated over a long period of time in your bumpers or in your content when you're going live, when you're starting off videos, when you're ending videos. Doing this for your warm and hot audience, I can't even begin to tell you how. When people are seeing you at events, you've never heard from them, you've never talked to them, and they go, what's going on? Like, when people see and repeat the things that you've been repeating over and over again, you'll understand how powerful this truly is. So, Sonics, little things that you can repeat yourself, bumpers, pro-style bumpers, everything you need in a 10 to 15-second clip. Get people enticed, get people giving you credibility, authority, positioning yourself with others. Public accountability posts. This is what we talked about, right? Committing. documenting and posting on July 1st, June 1st, 2019. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, wanting to be in a place where I wanted to lose weight. I needed to post more for my personal brand. I needed to stop eating candy. I was doing this with a friend, and it was on June 3rd, I went live, and I actually posted an Instagram IGTV about we're doing this, and I want you guys to publicly hold me accountable and put me on blast if I don't do this. And if you're not willing and able to do this, you're probably not committed to your plan. You probably have some mode of doubt. You probably have already identified maybe the reason you can't do it or why it wouldn't work. And then you're probably not applying the solutions or breaking it down further to say, how could you make it work? So if you're not willing to do a public accountability post, I'm pretty sure you're not going to succeed on it anyways. Not that it's the only thing that you can do to succeed. I'm saying if you're not willing to do it, you probably don't believe it enough to do it anyway. So this is a great opportunity for you to commit publicly, not just put yourself out there, put others on the hook, getting other people to put you on the hook, getting you consistent or accountable to your public audience, and then what you can do to build credibility and authority, that you stay consistent with what you committed to publicly. They're amazing. IP content. It's my boy Anthony Trucks. We got Tanner in here, Tanner Chichester. This is IP content is influencer position content. This is this concept of surrounding yourself with your Dream 100. And if you haven't picked up these books, again, they're linked below. You should get the trilogy. I think the trilogy set will be linked below. Forget breaking them down into individuals. You guys need them all. So there will be a trilogy set linked below. I want you guys to think about the power of who does your audience trust and give their hope currently. We talked about Oprah yesterday. And she started positioning herself, surrounding herself with these amazing characters. And that's what got her to not just have the Oprah Network, but O Magazine and becoming this brand that she was positioned in hundreds of millions of people's minds as this celebrity and this authority and just royalty. She was around the queen, the king, all these amazing figures. And they positioned her as such. And what happened? That's how we thought of her. A whole generation believing and thinking exactly that. So when we can take the opportunity to position ourselves with influencers, right? Position ourselves with the people that have garnished the attention, that have garnished the respect, that have garnished and gained the credibility and authority from our dream customer, and position ourselves with them, in front of them, and our dream customer, does amazing things for your influence, does amazing things for your control and power, does amazing things for getting people to take action because there's a huge barrier of trust. Most people that are on the call are not going to get started in this program because of a lack of trust, right? What will happen? They'll get our email list for the next, until they unsubscribe, or for the next year or 3 years, and then 5 years, and then 10 years. They'll continue to see our posts. They'll continue to see our Facebook. They'll continue to see our YouTube. They'll continue to see us grow on TikTok and Instagram. They'll see us positioned with more influencers. They'll see us on stage, and then they're going to wish they got it at 9745 when it's not 4183. That's the difference. And that's where the only problem, from you going to www.thechallengecompany.com, the only problem you're going to have is you didn't get started 100 days earlier, right? Does that sound fair enough? You're literally getting on a call, filling out a form, getting on a call with me. It's usually a $250 call. Spend 30 minutes with me, identify what's right for you. Is this whole offer right for you? If not, I might even recommend just hop on the next posted challenge with me. I'll give you a VIP seat. Let's go personally in depth into your business too. So that's what I want to offer to people on these calls, identifying the right thing with you. You're not most likely going to be walking away with a 9745 offer. You're probably going to be walking away for free. And if there's anything I recommend or anything I leave people with on our calls, if there's anything I leave people with our journey, everything we do in the posted challenge, everything we do with our content, I'll leave you with hope. I'm going to leave you with hope. That's our goal. That's what we do. If you do not take us, move forward with us at all, I'm going to leave you with hope, and that's why I'm excited to share these ideas with y'all. So again, go to www.thechallengecompany.com. We're going to be talking about some of the different options available for you. That's usually a $250 call, absolutely free. Join us there. Influencer position content. I want you guys to show your circuit, right? Show the places that have already published. We talked about our Dream 100. Where are the places that have already accumulated and congregated our customer? If we know we are someone that wants to learn fishing, or why do I use random fucking examples? I need to actually use you guys as an example. Let's say we're someone that wants to run a production company, right? They want to run a production company, and you want to attract actors and actresses. Well, wouldn't it be helpful to have a picture being featured with the Grammys? Or let's say Netflix. Wouldn't that be helpful? It would. So what can you do to put yourself in their circuit? How can you get on their circuit? How can you get content created for them? Create content for free for them? Get them to see some opportunity in their current model or business or online representation that they don't see, and create opportunities to fix it. Get a speaker tour. It doesn't have to be the big dogs. It doesn't have to be Amazon. You guys are looking at Amazon, Grammys, Netflix. Okay. Oprah Winfrey Network. Okay, big dog. I get it. Start small. Start with the podcast down the street that you got interviewed for the first time. Don't be too cool to put that on your resume. Meaning, don't be too cool to put it on your circuit. Show it. Show your circuit. Right? This is what it's about. If you looked at our Hope.dev accountability or Hope.dev Summit Trilogy, we had over 55 speakers, 125 expert sessions, and the people that were coming from this were, Forbes, history, like all these amazing travel, entrepreneur, NFL, like amazing places. Show the circuit, gives a massive amount of credibility and authority. It's something we're doing with the Post-it Challenge as well. If you guys see the different platforms on there, that can be considered showing the circuit. Transformation posts. This is why it's so critical what we talked about, the credible content 6-step model, right? 2 parts. First one's vision. WWW. Where are we today? Where do we want to go? And what do we need to do to make it that way? Next phase, right? Commit. Next, document. Next, post, right? When you commit, you document, you post, you create a transformation post. You create your opportunity to be impacted and let others be impacted by it. You show that baseline. Where are you today? You show that baseline what are you doing to make it that way? And you're showing exactly what the result is if you're posting the transformation of the results. Why this is critical? It does not just apply to fitness, y'all. This applies to results in your business. Before, after, growth. These are called transformation posts. If you are not using this with your products and services, if you're not using this with your platforms, if you're not using this with your frameworks, you're missing out. Get those customers telling you the impact, and that's what I want y'all doing too. I want y'all to join me on this call. I want y'all to take an opportunity, whether you are signing up for the Hope.dev Accountability Mastermind, for the never going to see this again at 9745, I want you all to come to thechallengecompany.com, schedule a call with me, and I want you guys to give me some feedback. I really want to hear how this posted challenge has been impacting you, what it's done to help you be more consistent with posting, understand and break down some of the hurdles with posting. I want to get that. If you can give me a testimonial on that call, that would be amazing. I would love that. Like, if you're not going to join the challenge company, you're not going to join what we're doing with our mastermind, it's no sweat off any of our backs, right? It's just, how can we continue to work together, right? A little bit of a return favor would be an awesome testimony or feedback on how we're doing here at the Posted Challenge. So you can do that at www.thechallengecompany.com. Truly amazing. Again, it's a $40,000 $40,183 offer, only $9,745. People ask me about payment plans. Schedule the call, www.thechallengecompany.com. Just schedule your call. We'll figure it out. Lack of money not going to be the reason you make money. Lack of money shouldn't be the reason you make money together. Web Wheelhouse. All right, we get back into it real quick. So if you guys have ever seen something called a funnel hub, right? Funnel hub is an exciting opportunity because it's kind of like, oh man, in baseball, right? You have your wheelhouse, and a wheelhouse is where it's the strike zone or the area that's most conducive for the batter to hit a home run, right? So if it's in someone's wheelhouse, if it's in their wheelhouse, they're gonna hit that thing out of the park. You know what I mean? So it's like, you want things in your wheelhouse, right? We need to know what's in our wheelhouse. We usually kind of do. Now, what's the frustrating and difficult thing is helping other people know what's in our wheelhouse. And that's what the awesome opportunity of a web wheelhouse is. It is the best place for people to go to identify what is exactly the things that you do. What is the impact that you've made? What are the things that you can help me with today? And how can I work with you to do that? It's an awesome opportunity for you to garnish and gain more credibility, to pick up on all the people that are trying to look into you a little bit on the side, right? Like get the organic social from cadecollins.com. Get the organic social from people that are searching the concepts that you're posting about in your content. The web wheelhouse is the place that's most conducive for you to hit a home run. Behind the scenes content, BTSC. You hear me talk about this all the time. BTSC. That's going to be the channel. BTSC. Behind the scenes content is the idea of going live, right? Documenting your growth, using different angles, using different perspectives. Behind the scenes content, over the shoulder with the Nest. Behind the scenes content, over the shoulder with the GoPro. Over the MacBook with the GoPro. Behind the scenes with GoPro with Cade. Nest Hub Max. Audio recording. Document. Using behind the scenes content to give people the fly on the wall perspective. You ever wanted to be in the room, secret conversations, to figure out how they came to this decision, how they came to this idea, how they came to executing this strategy? What if you can give someone a perspective, giving someone that inside look? You think they would trust you more? They will. Giving people behind the scenes content takes away the veil. And you're going to have to be willing to give up some of the facade to the people that need it the most. So, behind the scenes content, I encourage you to do that. Volume post. Man, you can't really hide when you have to put out so much content. This is so good. Do you post 100 pieces of content every day? And I know that's a lot. And if you're anywhere near that goal, props to you. I want to know, are you guys anywhere near that goal? GoPro with Kate? What do you guys think? How about our members up there? VIP or Zoom room free access. Let's see it. Is anyone posting close to 100 times a day? See, when we can start to understand what will become with that goal and how we are completely undervaluing the opportunity of if we feel like there's a lack of attention today, it's going to be so much harder to reach our prospective audience tomorrow. More distractions, more competition for what you're trying to see, what they're trying to consume, and what you're trying to post. Leveraging volume posts to give the algorithm enough to connect you with the right people. Leveraging volume posts to identify with so many small micro connections with your audience. What's the cat that you say you talk about all the time? Show a picture. Little things. Show your personal life. You know how many network marketers, internet marketers I see just literally blasting their product all day? Here's my kid. Oh, here's how it has to do with my product. Here's my product. Here's my product. Here's my product. Here's my product. Oh, I'm drinking my product. Doing my product. Oh, I trade Forex 24/7, 365. Oh, I'm trading. Crypto. Like, it's nonstop. Yeah, I'm going to stop paying attention. I stop paying attention. I'm not bought in to you. I might be bought into the system, but now I have another way to learn about the system, and I'm going to protect my time. So, how can you make sure that you are creating something that people can create more connections than just your product or service? I want you guys to document meetings with important people. I want you to document a meeting with me right now. Post it to the Consistent Entrepreneurs account. I'll post for a second. Ready? 3. Here, both of you guys. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Screenshot. All right, here you go. GoPro with Kate. 3, 2, 1. Document these meetings. Document the little things. Document the times that we got to spend together, or you get to spend with the people that you know are impacting and are looked up to with credibility, with authority by your dream audience, with your audience. Who are the influencers and experts that your audience wants to connect with? Document those meetings with those people. I want you peacocking, right? I want you using and showing off what you got. Like having the courage to flaunt it. I mean, they used to talk about that like when when you're growing up, like, oh, don't flaunt it out. Like, don't show off. You need to be a show off. Especially marketing and posting to show and attract the right people and push away the wrong. You need to be a show off. You need to be willing to be polarizing. You need to be willing to get people's attention. And you got to be understanding when you're going to be nervous when you get it. Like, I remember the first time we were hopping on Facebook Live and there's like 13 people on. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I got to like talk to people. Man. So peacocking, understanding that you have to put it out there. This is a method I really want you guys to read in the Credible Content Blackbook. I don't have time to go into it completely. But you guys are going to actually have to pick up on a lot of this. I know we're running through this now quickly. This is day 5, the end of our Post-it challenge, which has been awesome. I've absolutely loved everyone that's been coming through this. Again, go to www.thechallengecompany.com. Total value $40,183. Only $9,745. Free call. No pressure on that call. Absolutely would just love to connect with y'all. Get a testimonial. Get some understanding of how this positively impacted you, how we can work together maybe in the future, but there's no pressure on that. 100% strategy call for y'all, and then an invitation, of course, to join us. If you want to join us, I will send a message to you before that call when you schedule it at www.thechallengecompany.com. If you're going to join us, you have to join us on the call. So schedule that, but take the call. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all there for sure. I'm going to conclude with some last. I'm going to run through these super quick. I'm not going to give them the due justice that they need, but know that this is in your success kit, all right? So you have all 15 proven post strategies that you can use to explode your authority, explode your authority and establish your credibility with your posts. We're talking about peacocking, review flexing. I need you guys sharing your reviews, right? If you have people leaving your reviews, leaving Instagram comments, screenshotting those, bringing them into Canva, printing them up, posting them, making sure that people are actually seeing the reviews that you're putting out. You guys are going to see a lot of the reviews in the back office in this next challenge as well. So we're continually pumping out the engagement there. 56% of buyers read at least 4 reviews before they make a purchase, just so you guys know. So the content collab machine, I cannot recommend this enough. It's called a virtual event, a virtual summit, using a content collab machine as one of the best ways to establish authority and credibility, positioning yourself with amazing figures. I could make some recommendations on places to go to learn about virtual events, learn from people to how to host one, the logistics of such, and the technical side of it all. But content collab machines are absolutely amazing. Host a podcast, be a host of a podcast, be featured on a podcast, and then also being able to post, right, that you are with a host of a podcast. Like, this is what's so interesting. If you have a solid podcast that's already, if you know someone that has created a solid podcast that has already accumulated your dream customers, right, that has already been taught and primed and warmed up, can you imagine what you could do if you could literally be positioned or recommended by the host of that podcast? So I want you guys to think about that, using the time with your email. Email investing is an absolute critical time and component. If you use this resource like Tim Ferriss talks about, you're going to be able to think for yourself and help people write. You're not just write down what you're doing to make the change for them. They're going to see you show up in multiple places every day. Multiple real estate, posting, social media, wherever the content that you're posting, your web wheelhouse, email, hitting it from all spectrums is critical. But why it's so exciting, again, email investing, check it out in the Credible Content Blackbook in your success kit. Jamie Mustard, Jamie Wolf, sorry. Write a book, Jamie Wolf. Just go talk to her. She's pretty much virtually guaranteeing bestsellers. For Jamie's email. Sizzle Reel. The Sizzle Reel is a highlight reel. It's a little bit longer than your bumper that we talked about earlier, the 15-second bumper. This is a Sizzle Reel. That's a highlight. Usually I'd see these about 2 to 3 minutes long. When I am thinking about the Post-it Challenge and what we're putting together for May 15th. It's probably going to be more of a Sizzle Reel, to be honest, but we are going to be creating some bumpers for pro level promotions too. So we have a resource list that I could not recommend more at the bottom here, but the Credible Content Blackbook is in your success kit. Do not sleep on this opportunity to just surround yourself with people to make a positive impact. I think that's what's so exciting, so different, so unique about what we're doing, right? And this is what we can do together as Hope, right? When we understand this message of I am Hope, and then we understand how many people are playing a part in it and how exciting the things that are unlocked for the people that are on the inside. It's so amazing. When you can find the synergy and the collaboration, identify the syndicate you're trying to work with the people, right? We have our members, we have our Zoom room, we have our Facebook or GoPro behind the scenes, and it is so fun to just see the different levels of engagement and communication and how every single person, I get it, whether you're not all in yet or you're kind of just dabbling, you're kind of just trying to figure this out for yourself, you're in a good place. You're in a positive place to grow. What I want you to know is we have an opportunity to do this together. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off for day 5 of the Post-it Challenge. This has been such a pleasure, such an amazing time. If you guys joined on day 4 and 5, I'm going to be sending out an email with a special invite to you guys for the Post-it Challenge on the 15th. This is going to be a fun one for everyone, I think, too. But just want you guys to know, go to www.thechallengecompany.com. We are keeping this very limited. Again, there's 5 slots that are going to be offered. We have until May 9th at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to book your call. You're going to have to let us know that you're in on the call. Make your deposit on the call, and that's going to be super fun. We'll kind of go over the logistics on how that works. So schedule your call. It's a free call regardless. You're going to get a one-on-one 30-minute strategy call, $250 cost for free, absolutely included with this. And what we're going to want to do is put you on a good place or a good road forward. So I would say scheduling that call would be the best first place. If that call is like for some reason not up your avenue, you don't want to spend time talking to me, having me dive into your business and what you're doing a little bit more, kind of dive into your posts, no problem. I do encourage you guys to check out that trilogy set. It is going to be linked underneath the call. It's going to have .com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets, and I think he has a bonus book, Unlock the Secrets. It's like a workbook for all of them. That is a better option. If none of these are on your price point, again, these are the a la carte options, all combined, $40,183 value for only $9,745. Schedule your call at www.thechallengecompany.com. My name's Cade. I'm a social strategist, video and content strategist at Synergy Collaborations. I have posted over 10,000 times for myself and our brands and our clients, and I am just so happy and grateful that you guys have taken the opportunity to learn a little bit more about this thing called posting. You can leverage Instagram, Facebook, Meta, all of these things, TikTok, YouTube, podcasts, all of these things, your web wheelhouse, to positively impact someone every day. I know it because we do it every day, and it's so fun. If I can help bridge that gap, if I can help tear down that barrier, if I can help you do exactly that, I tell myself every single day I'll sign off with this in a cold shower. I am so happy and grateful I have the courage and the knowledge to travel to any part of the world at a moment's notice because I can positively impact one, and I'm working to positively impact trillions of people's lives with hope and light, money, and resources coming in for our adoring Olivia and our adoring children. I am health, wealth, happiness, spirit, personal development, community, and creation. I am hope. I'm the hope man. I'm Lord of Hope, and I'm here to lead the order. And I am so happy and grateful that you guys are with us today. Howard Bowersock said, time and attention is the greatest gift that someone can give. I want to say thank you for giving us that gift. And I'd like to give you a gift back. It's a free one-on-one 30-minute strategy call with me, thechallengecompany.com. That's www.thechallengecompany.com. And I will look forward to seeing you guys schedule that call. We'll have until May 9th at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave y'all with hope. I'm going to let y'all know you can make this happen. You can make the change. There's a cycle. You can break it. You can unlock your potential at any single moment. So without further ado, let's get it. I am looking forward to signing off and seeing y'all. Peace. Cool. All right, GoPro with Cade. That was super fun. It was an hour and 40 minutes, a little bit longer than I usually go on a day 5, but there is just opportunity again to just unpack and kind of demystify all the things posting. If we can learn to just have the courage to start putting our content out there, be out there more consistently, surround ourselves with better people, push ourselves, know the people that are around us just suck and we're awesome. I'm joking on that last one. But, we can just start to grow and grow together. And I do want to invite some of y'all, if you haven't joined us at thepostitchallenge.com, go to postitchallenge.com. If you are seeing this way after the fact, the offer probably isn't the same. This was limited to 5. So make sure if you want to take advantage of anything we're talking about, be enrolled at postitchallenge.com to be eligible. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. This will be fun. My name's Cade. I am a brand, content, credibility, post, social strategist at Synergy Collaborations. I'm having fun with it now. I got to do a 5-day challenge and now I'm kind of done. So we are going to kick off again in 10 days. Let's get it. On to the next one.